Hey, Mr. Zam here, and welcome back to another episode of All of Fabric 4. Now, before we get into today's episode, I kind of want first to tell you guys about a bad news and a good news. Let's start with the bad news. For the bad news, Intelligence New Horizon is now unplayable. Yeah, the update broke my world. I forgot to back up my world, and yeah. Basically, I can't play it any longer. I know this was supposed to be an Intelligence New Horizon video, but then, as I said, it's unplayable now. So yeah, I guess we'll just stop playing, or if ever there is another update to Intelligence New Horizon, then it's going to fix my world, and probably we could just like upload again with Intelligence New Horizon. But for now, let's just go with All of Fabric 4. Let's focus on this All of Fabric 4. There's still like a lot of things to tackle, to play with in All of Fabric 4, and so yeah, I'm kind of excited with this route right here. Now, for the good news, well, if we take a look at the world, or like the base that we have, it's yep. I was really disappointed with Intelligence New Horizon, and I kind of like went back to All of Fabric 4 and then started putting some aesthetics and whatnot. And yeah, this is like the outcome of my disappointment. Pile of ores here, which really fit well in this build that we have, in this zone that we have. This is like the mining area. Then we also have like an azalea tree, which, well, this is a charm 1. There's supposed to be no azalea logs, but then a charm added in. Yeah, we have like azalea trees right at the back, so it kind of like adds a little bit of the aesthetics in this area right here. And then we have those things right there. It doesn't look like a smoke, but it kind of look like a smoke. I mean, yeah, you know, just minor details. And then we also have cart here, which, I mean, it doesn't really look that fancy, but I bet if there is a horse here, it would really look like a cart. So yeah, you know, just like mini details. And as for the mining hole, I did a little bit something as well in between episodes. We have a lot of stuff going on, and yep. Also, I went to the nether in advance actually, and I was able to pick up a zombified piglin spawner in it. And so yeah, we have this dudes right here. This is like our XP farm, by the way. And you get these banners. As you can see, if we take a look at this entity banner, it says here, increase damage and defense from the following: zombified piglin and spider. If you kill an entity for like the 5th time, you'll get this banner, and yeah, it will really help you with, you know, something like this. Maybe like a farm to insta-kill something. And yeah, also I've been really busy with enchanting. As you can see, we have a Vasti bounty which has Fortune 3 and Efficiency 4 in it. It would be perfect if there is Unbreakable 4 or 5 or, I don't know, 3 in it, but since we don't have that, so it's not entirely that perfect. Same goes to the Slicky Boy. We have Silk Touch and Efficiency 4. No unbreaking whatsoever, so still not perfect. But overall, I'm really happy with this one. We were able to magnify our ore production, or like ingot production, if you'd say, because yeah, all the ores can now be fortune, except for the ancient debris, but you know, you get the gist. Fortune is really a game changer in this 1.17 Minecraft. And yeah, look at this, it turned out really well. Our geode that we have turned out really well, fit really well with the aesthetics that we're going on here. I'm still lacking some lush in it, like glow berries and stuff, and also I'm missing some dripstones here and there. So yeah, before we get into today's goal, I want to first establish a dripstone farm. I've always wanted to have like a bunch of dripstone laying around, and so I kind of want to do that in here. And I believe the perfect place for that is right around this area right here. As you can see, I've set up like a mini farm. It's just like one pointed dripstone farm. It's not really the best, it's not the fastest, and so I kind of want to improve this. By the way, these guys are super loud. They do not stop spawning if there is light in it. As you can see, I basically just one hit everyone because of the banner, which is really nice. Really darn cool, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's just get rid of this. I don't really need this. Okay, so let's make a tiny hole. Well, not really a tiny hole, more like a really big hole, because I kind of want to put the dripstone farm right around this area right here, and so I'll be right back. Okay, so I believe that's like big enough to do this. So my plan is to have like some dripstone blocks on the bottom and as well as on the top, and then we have like dripstone kind of like dripping some water, which then will grow as well some dripstone on the bottom, and then in the middle we're going to put like maybe an observer that will observe the dripstone, if there is a dripstone that will be growing in this block right here, and then it will be pushed by pistons to actually farm the dripstone. I guess that's like a good plan, so let me get the materials and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we now have our 14 piston and 1 observer. The redstone is in our dank now. I want it to be 15 blocks wide, not really 15 but more like 14 blocks wide, and so for the bottom part, you can actually just make use of any other stone. Like, for example, you could just make use of cobblestone to grow some pointed dripstone. It doesn't have to be a dripstone block. It can be any block. So I think I'm going to be using cobblestone with this one. So if we find the center of this, this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I believe this is going to be the center. We need then to go up about... let's see, so that's 1, 2, 3. This is the center. 1, 2, 3. So I'll be replacing this with dripstone blocks. I think this has to be a dripstone block or else it won't work. So then let's replace this one right here with some dripstone blocks. Is it the right height though? So this is the center, right? So 1, 2. Actually, no, we don't really need. Oh, we can just like put the water there. So let's put the dripstone blocks here. Something like this. And then the dripstone, the pointed dripstone onto the very top. These guys right here laying, you know, just hanging in there. Now we need water on top of that one to actually make this work. But before that, let's lay the foundation. So I need, let me grab the other remaining blocks actually. Okay, so I want to put composters as kind of like the foundation on the sides. And then I need to put 4 more composters in there. And I kind of want to make use of spruce logs to be like the actual wall of this build that we have. So something like this. This one has to be stripped so that it will coincide with the dripstone's color gradient. So can I strip you using mining drill? No. Okay, that's really unfortunate, but I guess I have an axe here. This one right here. Cool. Here we go. Okay, cool. And then same goes to this area right here, which I forgot to make more composters. So in the very center, we'll be putting the observer right there. So I need to go to the back actually, something like that. Okay, and then pistons to the sides, to this area right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then to the top as well. Cool. Something like that. Something like that. And then we'll be replacing the wall with actual dripstone, so that kind of like have this cave vibe going on. Just like so. Okay, look at that. So then we need to do the redstone of this. So I believe, let's see, let's lit up the area actually, because it's really dark here. Okay, so deep slate tiles here, and then just plain Jane redstone in there. Something like this, but actually I'll be replacing this with redstone here, and then tile there. So this will emit the redstone, which will activate the piston, and then same goes to the redstones onto the side as well. So then, oh no, this is, oh yeah, I'll be putting redstone things on the top. So deep slate tiles, and then redstone here. So the thing is, this will not be activated, and so we kind of want to do something about that. Let's see. I think I can access the very top of this. Yes. So let's just like reroute redstone dust right on the top, so this will activate then the piston. Cool. So I guess that's taken care of. All we need to do is to just put water onto the very top, and as well as fill it with some pointed dripstones. So then let's pillar up. So how do I want to do this without spilling the thing? Here, so that we can access like the block beneath or beside or like at the back of it. And then water bucket, and then just fill the remaining area. There we go. I guess that's all source blocks of water. So then this will just gradually grow. This dripstone that we have here will just gradually grow, and then it will farm dripstone for us infinitely. So let me patch up this one up, and then let's call it a done farm. Okay, I think everything is all good now. It's been patched with glass. It's covered. It will not spill anything. The only thing that we're missing is the vacuum hopper, which we can't craft it because it requires Eyes of Ender, which requires blaze powder. So yeah, for now, let's just, stay this as is and move on to today's goal, which is, well, it's a rather ambitious goal, and that is 5 times ore processing. Yep. 5 times ore processing. I know, there's no mechanism in here, but it's actually possible to do this. So let's do this. We need a couple of things though. We need fluid infuser, we need industrial smelter, and we also need a condenser. Which, well, it's both of them needs MK4, which it doesn't really that bad to craft. So let's get first this fluid infuser that we have bookmarked. So it needs 2 tanks, 1 MK1 circuit, 2 or 4 bronze plates, 1 machine block, and 1 battery. Then we also need these guys right here. Steel ingot. It's not really that hard to come by because it's just iron dust and coal dust and an infuser, solid infuser. Really not that difficult. And then for the industrial smelter, or the condenser rather, it's just really basic to get. It's just that the MK4 is rather a huge rabbit hole right there. But yeah, I guess we can just like do this. So let's go. Okay, so we're almost there. We just needed a bit of the electrum, then we'll be able to craft all of the machines. The reason why I needed to cut in is because if you take a look at the tank from Industrial Revolution, you can't see the recipe, right? The recipe is actually steel plates. Oh, I'm missing. Oh wait, it's correct. Steel plates, and then we actually need 2 glass blocks. So let me grab those real quick. I need 4 in total because we need 2 tanks, right, to craft the fluid infuser. Then we also need 2 buckets, and so tank, we just need 6 steel plates, 2 glass blocks, and then to 1 bucket. Then there you have it, 2 tanks. So I believe we're now able to craft this. Pretty good, pretty cool. So we now have our fluid infuser. Then we're just missing our electrums actually. Then we can just upgrade this MK2 to MK3, which I need 8 enriched nickelite dust. So I guess we can now craft this, and then to make the MK4, we actually need 4 enriched nickelite ingot and then 4 LED plates, or lead plates rather, which I already have those as well. So we can just craft those guys. Right? Oh, I need 8 LED. I forgot about, or LED. Why do you keep saying this as LED? So we need 4 more LED plates, and then we're pretty much have everything for this ore quintupling. Yep, that was like a lot of crafting, by the way. A lot of processing. Not recommended for the faint of heart. Good thing I pre-processed this guys right here, because this one, well, it takes a lot of diamonds as well to get these guys right here. So now, a bit of diamond stuff going on. Okay, so we have now our 4 LED plate. Jesus Christ. Then we can now craft 1 more of our MK4 circuits. And then we can just craft the condenser, which what am I missing? Oh, lead plates. God. I'm missing 4 more lead plates. But we can craft this now, right? We need a blast furnace, which, well, yeah, okay. It's not that hard to get. So 3 of you, 5 of you, 8 of you. There we go. And then I guess we can now craft this. We're missing the enriched nickelite ingot. Okay. And I believe we're missing the steel ingot as well, which you and you. Okay. There you have it. Industrial smelter. Whew. Which this one needs 64 LF per tick. Oh no. We're going to badly upgrade. Need to upgrade this generator that we have. But I think I'm going to address that in between episodes, but really what I'm trying to do here is I want to get ore quintupling set up, but it's a different story with ancient debris, because if we take a look at ancient debris, we can only quadruple the ancient debris, and so with this setup we can basically get 1 netherite ingot from 1 ancient debris. So yes, that's why I'm trying to set up the ore quintupling. So we have these guys now, and then for the last part, condenser. Cool. So then if we take a look at the pattern, or like the book, we need this one, right? So we need first to insert the ore into the fluid infuser, and so fluid infuser, probably let's put this one here, or maybe let's here. And then we need to insert the purified ores into the industrial smelter, so this guy right here. And then I guess we need to move it into the condenser, and then pulverize and then smelt. So we need to grab this pulverizer, put this one in here, and then the furnace here. So we have just like this configuration. So then we need to put the chest there. So Input from the left, output to the top. Okay. And then input from the bottom, output to the top or to the right. There we go. And then this one should be input item or input from the left for fluid, and then output to the right for item. Input from the left, output to the bottom, then input, then output to the right. Okay. So, well, we need to put like wires on the back, but that's still okay. So I guess I'm going to be using steam generator for this one. Let's see, if you take a look at generators. Let's see, this one generates 128 energy per tick. I guess I'm going to be using that one. So scalding, I guess I'm going to be using steam. Oh, the redstone generator, this might be the way to go. Scalding, blast generator, enchanted generator, demise, withered. Oh, so there's two kinds of or generators. Okay. But I guess I'm going to be going with redstone generator in the future, because this one, I mean, we do have tons of redstone, right? So we need to get the scalding generator, which I don't know what scalding generator actually needs to operate this. But yeah, I think for now let's just cliffhang this. Let's just put this on part 1, if you'd say. And then for part 2, we're going to be doing the actual processing of ores. So, yep. It's not much for today's episode, because, well, I was really busy, you know. And I do have a bit of time to, you know, put up a video in YouTube, so that's why. And yeah, I guess this will be it for today's episode. So, Creeper, please do not go inside my factory. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe as well if you like our content right here. So as always, have a nice day. Peace. We will win. This time we'll have to join forces.